Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of AWS Mastery course. In this session, we are going to understand about the overview of key AWS services. Means we are going to understand what are the core services of AWS which we are going to learn in this particular session. So we are going to learn each and everything. So let's start the session. So as you can see on your screen, we are having compute services, we are having storage services, we are having database services, we are having networking services as well. So when we talk about the compute services, so basically compute services are those services in which we can do something related to the computation. Means we can talk about what we can say like servers, we can talk about the like where we can actually I can say run our applications, or we can say something where we can actually run the entire infrastructures. Okay, means we are talking about the virtual machines and other related things like our instances. Okay, and we are having something called like ec2 is basically elastic compute cloud, where we can actually create our instances. Means we can create our virtual machines and we can deploy our web application on those instances. Then we are having lambda is basically serverless computing service, by which we can actually run our serverless applications, or I can say process. Then we are having storage services, and in this we are having S3 and we are having EBS, which is elastic block storage. So S3 is basically a kind of service, like it is a simple storage service, and in which we can actually store our data, and we can make that data available for anyone in the world and they can actually access that data. Then we are having elastic block storage. Means it is a kind of a storage which we can actually attach to our instances. Okay, then we are having database services, so you know about this like RDS, relational database system. Then we are having DynamoDB. So in the in this course, like which we are actually going through, we'll be understanding these both the things like practically. Then we are having networking services. So we are having VPC, which is virtual private cloud, and we are having Route 53. So these are services related to networking. So these are the core services which we are having when we talk about the AWS. Okay, so now let me take you to the AWS platform and let me show you what other services we are having on AWS platform. Okay, so now let's just go to our AWS console. So as you can see on your screen, like we are having some services. These services are presently visited, like I have just used these services. But in order to check like what are the services we are having, so as you can see, here is one kind of a button. It is written services. You just have to click on this button and you will see like we are having lots of services. Okay, so first when we talk about analytics, so these services are related to analytics. Then we are having application integration, then blockchain, business application, cloud, financial application. So we are having lots of services. So if I click on this compute, so you will see in this compute we are having ec2, we are having ec2 image builder, lambda we are having light sail, we are having like elastic beanstalk. So these are the services are related to compute services. Okay, then we are having container. So we are having container services like kind of a docker and related things. Okay, so whenever you'll I can say try to understand about the DevOps, then you will understand like what is docker and what is container. So learning AWS is also very much beneficial when it's come to the DevOps. Okay, so DevOps is also I can say plays a very important role when you are already like doing something over the internet with the help of cloud and everything. Okay, so then we are having customer enablement, like we are having like activate for startup. Like if you are planning to start something like kind of a company or something, so you can apply for this and you will get lots of what I can say credits. So even when I started my career, so at that time like I applied for this, and at that time like I got almost around $1,300, okay, for almost 2 years. So it is very much I can say good. Then we are having database services, and here we are having Amazon document DB. Okay, so these are the documentation. And then we are having DynamoDB, we are having Elastic Cache, then Amazon Key Spaces. So we are having different services. So as you can see, we are having developer tools, we are having end user computing, then IoT related things we are having game development related things, then media services, robotics, satellite, storage, security, identity and compliances. So from this you can understand, AWS offers, I can say n numbers of services. Okay, so it just depends on you, like what exactly you want to use and what exactly the purpose you are having when you are using AWS. Okay, so you just name the, technology, you just name the, kind of a domain. AWS is actually perfectly compatible with that particular thing. Okay, so it's totally depends on you. Okay, so AWS provides lots of services. Okay, and you can use any services as per your requirement. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood like what kind of services AWS offers. So I hope you guys have understood about the core AWS services which we are going to learn in this particular course. Okay, whether it's your EC2, S3, or I can say like there are n number of services which we are going to learn in this particular I can say course. So that's it for now. Let's meet in the next session. Till then, just take care of yourself. Thank you so much.